Whether you're thinking about buying a home or selling a home,
Trish Sells ATL can help.
with the current Atlanta real estate market, buyer and seller opportunities are better than ever.
Thank y'all so much, but I'll take it from here. Sellers, this is your market. It's time for you to get off of that fence and put your home on the market and get it sold to my buyers who are waiting for you to list your home. I'd love to earn your business, so please give Trish a call at Keller Williams Realty Buckhead, 404-604-3800, or text or call 404-819-4495. Please also visit my website at TrishSellsATL.com. Let's talk about how I can assist you with achieving your real estate goals and making your dreams a reality.
List your house with our mommy at TrishSellsATL.com.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Hey, tell me something good, y'all. Tell me something good. I need you to go tell a neighbor. I need you to go tell your friends. I need you to tag, like, and share to let everyone know that Trish Sells ATL is on live for your weekly real estate Chronicles. I'm going to give you a second to tell me something good. Put your comments in the chat. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. Tell me something good. Hey, I love Shaka Khan, y'all. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to tag, like, and share. If you're on Instagram, our handle is at Trish Sells ATL. We are on YouTube. If you search up Trish Sells Atlanta, you'll be on our YouTube page. We are also on Facebook. So if you have not liked our Facebook page, please like us on Facebook. We also have a podcast. If you say to your Alexa, please play the Southern Belle of the ATL. Our podcast will come up every time. If you say, Alexa, please play the Southern Belle of the ATL, the podcast pops up. So thank you guys so much for everybody who tags, who likes, who shares, who refers me business. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I come to you guys live every Wednesday between the hours of 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. so that you can get the up-to-the-date real estate news. I know you guys hear a lot in the media and all of that, but let me bring it to you from the person that's in the trenches every week, who is at constant meetings on Zoom and just getting the information to bring it to you every week. So I need you to tag somebody, your friend, your family, your BFF. I need you to tag your church member, your ex-co-worker who you know they need a house, to let them know that we are on the line. Please say hello in the chat. Don't be afraid. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for just your support and always tuning in to this live. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me share my screen because you know the very first thing that we do are stats. Hey, Bishop, you know that warms my heart that you're on here. And we are praying for you, Bishop Scarborough. Thank you so much. And so you guys know that we always starts with our stats. This newsletter is brought to you in part by Trish Sells ATL and Georgia MLS. I provide these stats every week. If you want the newsletter on Monday. Oh, Patrick's talking about my glasses. I'm going to tell y'all why I got these glasses on in a minute. But I send this newsletter out every Monday, guys. So if you want to get it on Monday, then please send us an email and I'll put it up on the screen. I put the link to the newsletter in the chat. So if you want to follow along, you can. But if you would like to be added to our mailing list, please email us at info@TrishSellsATL.com. So since Patrick had to say something about these glasses, let me go ahead and tell y'all what's going on with these glasses. So your girl wear contacts, right? And she also has severe just environmental allergies. So let's just say I left my contacts in a little too long. I left them in a little too long, not doing that self-care for Trish. And so yeah, had to take the contacts out because clearly I cannot see without some glasses or some contacts, y'all. So clearly I cannot see. So I had to throw on my Old Faithfuls today. so that I could see y'all and I could get on the live and I could read because I can't see without these glasses, y'all. It'd be the blind leading the blind, okay? It'd be the blind leading the blind, but thank you, Patrick, for noticing my glasses. I can't see, child. So when I don't have my contacts in, I got to put on the specs. So that is that. So how is the market? Y'all, this week we had 227 new listings. 227 new listings. We had 361 new contracts. 361 people went under contract, y'all. And so, we do these from week to week, from Monday to Monday. So on Monday, from last Monday, we had 361 contracts, new contracts, and then we had 177 closings. So, we always compare numbers, right? I got it up this time, y'all. Yeah, coming for y'all. So last week, we only had 150, the week before last, we only had 151 new listings, y'all. 151 new listings. Okay, then we only had 269 new contracts. So you see, we have jumped up 100 new listings, about 100 new contracts, and then the closings is still, kind of funky looking. It's like we're going under contract, but getting to the closing table has been rough. And so those are the market stats. Like I said, I pull these numbers every Monday. Of course, today is different numbers, but these are the numbers from Monday. These are the amount of closings from last Monday to this Monday. And our stats from the previous week are from the previous Monday to the Monday before that. So this just kind of shows you how, when people say the market is slowing down or there's no inventory, this clearly tells you that we are getting inventory. This also clearly tells you that the inventory is going under contract, y'all. The inventory is going under contract, but us getting to the closing table, that's where we're kind of seeing the numbers kind of fade away. And there have been a number of issues. The appraisers have become very conservative. Financing has fell through. Just a myriad of things. People have gotten out of contract for whatever reason. But this is kind of why there is a disparity with the closing from week to week in the amount, because we have such great numbers when it comes to new listings and getting under contract. But getting to that closing table has been rough. It can be done. I had a closing yesterday. So it can be done. But you have to be a little creative in this market. Your realtor has to be super knowledgeable. So, if you have any questions for me, I always tell you guys, drop them in the comments. I am happy to answer them. That is why I get on live every week, to give y'all free game. So all you got to do is drop your questions or your comments. You can direct message me if you're on Instagram, or you can put your questions in the comments, and on Facebook, I can see your comments. Thank you so much, Apostle. I appreciate you checking in with us. But if you're on Facebook, you can also drop your comments, your questions in the comment section, and I'm happy to answer them. Like I said, that's why I'm on here every week. If you have questions, you've seen some on the news, you kind of like, I don't know about that. This is the time and the place for you to ask me. I don't mind giving you this free game on a Wednesday between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. So thank you so much to everybody, like I said, who tunes in and supports Trish Sales ATL. We are ever growing as we form into a team to serve everyone and to serve more. That's always been my goal. I've been in this business for 13 years. I absolutely love it. There's no other thing that I would rather do. And with that being said, we want to cover more ground, more territory, more dominion, and that is the plan. So let's keep going from our market update. On our YouTube channel, this is the update from last week. So if you missed anything, we've had a credit update. I can't even remember what we talked about last week, y'all, because this real estate news is week to week. So you're going to have to go to our YouTube page, subscribe. So that way, when I upload everything, then you will get an alert. So subscribe, tag, like, follow us, share, please. And thank you. I appreciate you. And so the next one is for my clients. Dear clients, you are appreciated. Man, my clients are the GOATs. Listen, when you come in as my client and you listen and you take heed and you follow instructions, I guarantee you're going to close in 30 days. Period. You know, if you come in and you're paying attention, you're responding, you're getting everything done, you know, you're following our recommendations, you're going to close. So it's not rocket science. But for the ones who are my clients, I love you guys dearly. My success would not be here if it was not for you. My clients refer clients to me. They send people my name. They put my name in rooms and conversations. And I'm just so appreciative of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are a godsend. And as I said earlier, we are here every Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. to talk to you guys about real estate. So if you have any questions, concerns, you heard something, somebody told you, this is the time, this is the platform to ask me anything. You can do so on Instagram by dropping your comments or your questions in the comment section. And you can also do that on Facebook. Just get into the comments and I will respond. I can see all of my comments. So thank you so much. We are here to answer your questions and to bring you the real estate news. So I don't have any market stats right now for mortgage. I don't have any interest rates or anything like that. And I don't know if my lenders have been busy, but I need that information from them. I know you guys like to, get a little mortgage update, but honestly, I haven't gotten one here lately. So I just got an email though from one of my mortgage folks, and they're just talking about preparing to buy a new home, which you can do. So we already talk about that stuff. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that, but hopefully I can get some mortgage rates or some mortgage updates. I know you guys heard about President Biden trying to extend this moratorium. It's not looking good, y'all. So what that means for real estate is that when the moratorium is lifted, it means two things, guys. One, yes, there will be more inventory on the market, okay? Yes, it absolutely will. But I was in a meeting, y'all, and I was flabbergasted. Let me go ahead and tell you the truth. The second thing that's going to happen when this moratorium is lifted are, unfortunately, foreclosures. So foreclosure proceedings can begin once, this moratorium has been officially lifted. So it's two things. Some people got like a forbearance with their mortgage payments. And so those people are okay as long as they've been paying their mortgage on time. So for the folks who have not during COVID for whatever reason, that means after the moratorium is lifted that your bank or your lender, they can go and start foreclosure proceedings. The state of Georgia, let me tell you what they do. They don't have to negotiate with you. They don't have to hold your hand. They don't have to sing kumbaya with you. When that lender processes the paperwork for foreclosure, you will receive 4 certified letters in the mail. And on the first Tuesday of the month, your home is going to be sold on the courthouse steps. Now, banks are still accepting applications for forbearance and all of that. So please take advantage of that. And this is why I'm saying this. If you take advantage of that paperwork, let's say you want to sell your home. You're just like, look, we need to get out of this. We can sell it for top dollar, which Trish has told you. Go ahead and put your house on the market so you can sell it for top dollar. If you go ahead and do the paperwork for the forbearance and its processing, that should stop the proceedings. So if you put the house on the market, you get it sold, you still get a profit, it's paid off, you're free and clear, you don't have a foreclosure on your credit. But if you don't try to work anything out with the bank, they're going to foreclose on you. They send 4 letters, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then that next Tuesday, the first Tuesday of every month, there is a foreclosure sale in every county on the courthouse steps. And so just think about it. Why would you allow the bank to foreclose on the house, right? Why would you let them foreclose on it and they reap all of the profit when you can go ahead and put the house on the market and then you can get at least some of it and the house is paid off and you don't damage your credit? Like it just, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. I wouldn't allow the bank to reap all of the benefits and the profit because I don't really know what to do or I'm not sure about selling my home. I tell you guys all the time, I'm very transparent with what I tell you because I want you guys to be the first to know. But if you're having questions, you're kind of having mortgage difficulty and you want to reach out to me directly, my cell phone number is on the screen on Facebook, but for Instagram, I will also read it out. It is 404-819-4495. You can call me or you can text me, hey Trish, I need help. Can you give me your opinion? I'm more than happy to give that to you because I want to see you win. And I just believe that instead of you giving the bank all of that money, that you can sell your home for top dollar, get it paid off, and possibly walk away with some cash in your pocket, y'all. So I don't get on here every day, every week rather, to pull your leg. I'm telling you guys what's really going on in this industry. And in one of my meetings this past week, the guy that does our stats, and he does weekly stats, so he does them for the whole week. So the way that I do mine are weekly. He does monthly stats. I take that back. I do weekly stats. He does monthly. So during his monthly stats, he began to look at the foreclosures in all of the counties. So of course, Fulton County, Georgia, is one of the largest counties that we have here. And so I was astonished. I was flabbergasted to know that the top cities right now in Fulton County that have the highest foreclosure rate are Alpharetta and Roswell. Alpharetta and Roswell right now have the highest upcoming foreclosure numbers. And so with that being said, you guys, if you need help, if you see, we don't know how COVID has affected everybody, right? We don't know how this pandemic has affected jobs, etc. So it would be advantageous to you if you are having some difficulty with your mortgage, you want to kind of talk it through, you can call or text me so we can get an appointment scheduled. And I schedule appointments so that you have my undivided attention. I don't want to be talking to you about your mortgage stuff that's going on and I'm driving in the car, because I'm trying to concentrate on my life and not getting hit because of these bad drivers in Atlanta. So I want you guys to call or text me so that we can schedule an appointment to sit down and talk. I have an online calendar. I'll send you the link, and whatever time works for you, hey, put it on there. If you don't see a time, let me know so that way I can see if I can finagle some time. But please call me or text me because the bank should not be getting all of that money. They should get their payoff. And if there's any profit, at least you can walk away with some cash in your pocket. So I just wanted to give you that little tidbit on the whole moratorium. You had some landlords who when the moratorium first ended, they gave their 60-day notice, letters. And those are still in effect. And as, legislation kind of works through the moratorium, it's not looking good from what NAR, who is the National Association of Realtors, from what they are saying as far as an extension is. So if you like I said, needs to sell your home because, you have just encountered some challenges, I'd be more than happy to speak with you. It's no judgment. I do real estate every day and I've been doing it for 13 years. It's nothing that I have not seen. You don't have to be embarrassed, and everything that we talk about is confidential. So just wanted to throw that out there to you guys. If you are thinking about selling your home, if you're having, some issues, please give me a call, text me so that we can set up a time to talk and we can get you on the right road and get some money in your pocket for your new beginning. And I think I already told you guys about our podcast. If you hit Alexa or TuneIn or Google Play or iHeartRadio or Pandora, just put in the Southern Belle at ATL and the podcast will come up. So for those of you, I know sometimes you're working and you can't visually look at anything like YouTube, but you can listen to the podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts as well. If you just put in the Southern Belle at ATL, it will come up. And so I want to sell my house, but So what are your big objections? Please put them in the comments. I want to sell my house, but if it's something that's private, you have my number, 404-819-4495. Just call or text me. I want to sell my house, Trish, but I can't even sort through this stuff. I need somebody to clean it. I don't even know where to start. It's my job to brainstorm with you so that I can give you a plan and help you develop a plan so that we can set goals and then get your home sold. It's quite simple. But the first thing that you have to do is let me know. They say closed mouths don't get fed. So you have to let me know, hey, Trish, I'm kind of struggling. I need your advice. I need your insight. So just let me know. I am here to help you. I represent you. And so that's my job. And I absolutely enjoy doing it regardless of the circumstance. We have a listing coming soon in South Fulton. South Fulton is a hot spot, y'all. It's close to the airport. You can get in and out of the city a lot of times without even touching the highway. Because let me tell y'all, there's traffic on these highways. I grew up in Atlanta, and I don't even remember that many cars on the road. So it's just like, Lord have mercy. But South Fulton is a hot spot. It's close by the airport. You can kind of get down south to Peachtree City, Noonan. You can also get up north going through Smyrna, Cobb, Vinings. And so it's just always been pretty much a hot spot. And so this listing will hit the market on Labor Day weekend. It will hit the market on Labor Day weekend. It is a beautiful home. It is a beautiful home. The sellers are selling. We will be priced in the mid 300s. We will be priced in the mid 300,000. So not $300. In the mid 300s. So that is what is coming to South Fulton. Hey, Kia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. I can't see your comment yet. Let me scroll on it so we can see what Kia said. Oh, she said it's too much, this traffic. Yes, it is. The traffic is just, Lord have mercy. So I also share with you guys a bold law of the week. And so it's kind of like my motivation that I pull weekly to get through this crazy real estate market, right? It serves as motivation. It just serves as a point of reference when I get frustrated because, some of God's children really frustrate me, y'all. I'm going to tell the truth. Some of them, I be like, Lord, you testing me. Because, yeah. So, anywho, the bold law for this week is change your thinking, change your world. So everything starts in the mind. It's a mindset. So if you say you can't, you won't. If you say I can, I will. If you have the determination in your mind and you set out to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to fulfill this. I'm going to get this home on the market. I'm going to sell this house. I'm going to achieve my goal. I'm going to do whatever that thing that you set out to do. If you have a positive mindset, if you have a positive outlook, then your world will change. You will see the fruits of your labor. I'll never forget. I've only been back to corporate America one time since I have been in the real estate industry. And I just remember my thinking being, I have got to get back to being my own boss. And you always hear people say, I want to be a boss, I want to be a boss, but they don't even understand the cost that comes with being your own boss. First of all, I get up at 5 a.m. And when I get up at 6 a.m., I'm an hour late. I'm an hour behind from what it is that I needed to do. So that's the very first thing, because I run on a schedule. Most people are, they live life haphazardly. But when you're in a small business owner, I won't even say small, when you are a business owner, you have to make sure that you achieve all goals for your business. So what works for me with balancing work, life, family, I have to get up at 5 to make sure that I hit all of my points, including all of my business points. But my mindset had to be, this is what I have to do to make sure that my business is profitable. So once I changed my mindset, which, the reason why I went back to corporate America was a temporary circumstance, but I gave myself time. And once that time was up, I was given the provision to really build a business that is bigger than me. The legacy is bigger than me, but it all started with my mindset. I said, I deserve more. I should be able to make as much money as I want to make, right? I shouldn't be limited by a salary. And my promise that I received was, Trish, if you chase the people and the money will chase you. And that has been so true. Trish, if you chase people, if you have a heart for the people, the money will chase you. And so my mindset is people oriented. My business is serving others. And so with that being said, that whole mindset has been the aha or the secret sauce of my business. So the mind is something very powerful. We know that everything starts in the mind. And so you have to manage your thoughts. You know, you have to have, some people meditate, I pray. And so that is what helps guide me. And that's what has changed my world. That has really made, you know, my real estate business something that's larger than life and that will hopefully leave a legacy to follow. So that's my motivation for the week. Change your thinking, change your world. I hope it blessed somebody because it definitely blessed me. You see someone who built a business from the ground up. I just didn't wake up and become a realtor. I didn't just wake up and start selling millions of dollars. You know, it came with sweat, blood, tears, and a made up mind that I was going to be successful. No matter what anybody said, no matter what anybody thought, I have a made up mind to be successful, regardless of who supports me and who does not. And with that, my world and the lens of my world has changed. So thank you guys so much for everybody who supports me. If you're looking for a community expert and realtor, and I say community expert because if you don't know, I am from Atlanta, y'all. It's my home base. It's my hometown. I love Atlanta. I am Atlanta. And so even the little pockets in different areas, you know, it's just not Atlanta. It's the city of and surrounding. I have sold real estate as far up as Brazelton, as far down as Locust Grove, as far east as Covington, and then as far west as Paulding County. So I am grateful to, like I said, have been in this business for 13 years. And for my fellow agents who, you know, you just need to jump start. You like, hey, Trish, fix me because sometimes I'm the problem. I need help getting on the schedule. I just need help trying to reboot and recharge. A lot of us are burnt out because if you were like me, I've worked through COVID. I went from in-person to only virtual appointments. I had a showing agent for me at that time, but I haven't stopped. And so I understand, I empathize with you, and I do provide consulting and training services. No, they are not free. I believe that you invest in yourself. You have to put some skin in the game. Every week, and I say this every week, when I come on this live, Facebook is free, Instagram is free, YouTube is free. The platform in which I use to bring this to you live every week is not, but it's an investment in my business. And so you have to understand, when you receive consulting and training, it's an investment in your business. You're only going to be as good as what you put in. Your input is going to equal your output. And so my prices are dirt cheap, and that's not a value of how I feel about my business. I try to offer, especially the newer agents, a reasonable price because I understand when you start up a business how much it costs. And so you get an hour of my time, you get 30 minutes or an hour. It's on my website as well, my Calendly, and I'll put that in the chat. For you guys that need assistance, because I totally do not mind, but I do believe that you have to invest in your business. I have spent countless hours investing in Trish Sales Atlanta. I have spent countless dollars. I can go back and look at my profit and loss sheet with my marketing dollars to see how much I have spent over the years as an investment in Trish Sales Atlanta. And I get a return on my investment, especially when I do things like CAP. And when I hit the top producers and all of that, I receive the fruits of my labor. And so because of that, part of my goal is to be able to train industry leaders, and it's just not in real estate, any type of business, to dominate your market, So that is the end of that. Hopefully we'll have some mortgage stats next week. This is just the commercial that comes on. That's the official Trish Sales ATL promo. We will be working on updated marketing for Trish Sales Atlanta. Depending on what we kind of do with this, pandemic thing, keep your mask on when you come around me. I'm going to have on my mask. I may have on too. But we should just be very careful and very diligent as we continue to, be around one another, be safe, and just, continue to get through things. Life is tough, y'all, but we can get through it. We can definitely get through it. And just a little note on our business hours, Trish Sales ATL is open for appointments from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. On Fridays, and on Saturdays and Sundays, we are available for appointments at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturdays and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays, provided we do not have an open house. Showings are scheduled by appointment only, guys. And I do this by appointment to make sure that we have, one, people and feet on the ground to be able to serve you, and two, we're not overbooked and all of that. So we run on a schedule. I feel like that's professional. And I know some people think, hey, I should be able to call in. Not all the time, because if we have other clients who schedule, we want to treat them how we would want to be treated and treat you the same way. So that's why we definitely schedule appointments. We are available for phone calls daily from 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. And so if you have a buyer consultation, like you want to talk about purchasing a home, if it's a seller, you want to talk about selling your home, we have a consultation available. So we talk about your goals. We talk about what you want to do. And this is buyer and seller. We talk about your goals and we start to develop a plan. And so once we have that plan developed, for buyers, I send you to a lender. And so you get pre-approved. Buyers, once you get pre-approved, I schedule your buyer onboarding, where you will sign your buyer brokerage agreement. In the state of Georgia, by law, you have to sign the exclusive buyer brokerage agreement for us to be able to show you property. No, you can't call us and say, hey, Trish, can you let me in this house? No, it doesn't work like that. The law says that you have to have an exclusive buyer brokerage agreement signed. I know what some people do, but the way that we run this business at Trish Sales ATL is by the Georgia law, because I don't look good in orange and I don't want to be in anybody's handcuffs, and I don't want to be sued because something happened to you while we were showing you and you weren't even our client, right? For sellers, once we have our consultation, we schedule a time for me to come out and to look at your home so that I can get a visual. And then by that time, I have pulled numbers and I can give you a range of how much we should list your house for. And from that point, at the listing appointment, we would kind of iron out the details with open houses, scheduling showings, and all of that. And you too have to sign an exclusive listing agreement, an exclusive seller listing agreement, which officially hires me as your realtor to represent you in your real estate transaction. People get really funny about, I don't want to sign anything, but it's for your good. You have responsibilities to me and I have them to you. And the only way that we can have responsibility to each other is to sign an agreement saying, I agree that this is my responsibility to you. I agree that this is your responsibility to me. And we shake hands and we get to work. So I just wanted to say that because I get tons of people who always say, well, this realtor so-and-so didn't have me do this, or, when they did it, they didn't do this. We may run our business very differently. However, I have a family to feed and I run my business that's going to keep me on the right side of through. And I just think being in this business 13 years alone, that should speak and tell you something. So just wanted to throw that out there because I run a business. And so understand that it has to run as a business in order to serve you guys appropriately. Shouts out to my buyer who moved from South Carolina to Georgia on yesterday. I was so proud of her. She came in with a willing ear. She listened. She followed instructions, the recommendation, and she was closed in 30 days. So congratulations to my buyer who has closed. I got another closing coming up. I love to see you guys win. That's why I'm in this business and I have been in it for as long as I have. It gives me great joy to see others who are succeeding in life. And when you set goals and you say, hey, I want to purchase a house, and then you succeed. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Every Wednesday, for tagging, for liking, for sharing, for just supporting Trish Sales ATL. I could not do it without you and Jesus, that's for sure. And like I said, I absolutely love what I do. If you have any questions, you want a sidebar, you can call or text me 404-819-4495. Let me put it on the screen. You can also direct message me on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm not sure if YouTube has that feature, but you have my cell phone number, and that's my direct cell phone number. It goes directly to me. So I'm the only person that will see it. Please follow us on Twitter at TrishSalesATL.com. Please follow us on Instagram. Make sure you set your notifications too so that you get our updates at Trish Sales ATL. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you search up Trish Sales Atlanta, you'll have our YouTube channel. Please like our Facebook page and make sure you're subscribed so that way you're receiving the notifications. My Facebook page, if you search Trish Sales Atlanta, that will come up as well. And if you need to send me a private email, if you send it to info@TrishSalesATL.com, it's forwarded only to me. So if it's something private of nature that you want to speak about, because we talked about the moratorium and, some people may be in trouble with their mortgages, it's confidential. So you don't have to worry about it traveling or anything like that. Just send me an email or send me a text so we can schedule a time to talk and kind of sort through everything that's going on. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in with me in these glasses, y'all. I can't see without my contacts, and I had to take my contacts out because I had them in too long. I had a little allergy issue. But, all is well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for tag, liking, and sharing, referring my business. And I will see you on next week. Same time, same place at the Trish Sales ATL Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Instagram Live. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a blessed and wonderful